No private sin is quite so publicly ensnaring as the quiet promise of political access. It trips up the most sure-footed activist and silences even the boldest advocate of liberty. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan with a reflection on life and liberty. The fourth chapter of Matthew's Gospel records the specific temptations dangled in front of Jesus by Satan. I categorize them as pairings of comfort and ease, safety and power, and vanity and prestige. For example, we read that Jesus was taken to a very high mountain where Satan showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. It was there, Satan said, "All these I'll give you if you fall down and worship me." Jesus immediately responded, "Begone, Satan, for it is written, 'You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve.'" Too many in politics have taken the deal, politicians and even citizens alike. They justify it by listing all the alleged good they could theoretically achieve with their access. I hear elected officials constantly tell me they must make compromises with the devil so they can do good things. And those are their words. Compromises with the devil to do good things. I bet Jesus could have justified saying yes just like that. I know I could. I've heard variations of it an uncountable number of times. And it's not just from the politicians. Not long ago, a well-known Christian conservative told me he was going against his base of supporters and even sacrificing his own conscience by endorsing a corrupt member of Austin's core of cronies. He claimed by taking such an action, he'd demonstrate an ability to maintain relationships with elected officials. His rationale? So he could be an insider and therefore get good things done down the road. Once one starts worshiping at the altar of political access, though, those good things that were used as the initial justification happen less and less. Can't lose that access after all. And in their final evolution, that agreeable access seeker is working against the principles he once so loudly espoused. Over the years, a sad number of activists have become addicted to the access afforded them by being friendly with those in power. Rather than risk alienation, they move from citizen leader to political sycophant. Where they once spoke boldly truth to power, they end up defending governing malfeasance. This is why Jesus said no. He knew he had access to a far greater power than earthly princes. He knew where such a compromise would lead. The same is even more true for each of us. The access we should crave is to God, not the powers and principalities of the world. As citizens in a self-governing republic, we must reject the access model of politics, holding each other accountable by speaking honestly in the face of governing temptation. By operating as a community of citizens, we can begin to reclaim our government. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan. Thanks for listening. This podcast is one of several that's produced by Texas Scorecard. Frankly, most of them are better than this one. So visit TexasScorecard.com to check them out, or just look for them on your favorite podcasting platform.